I know TJ will be monitoring the meteor shower. He's our local astronomer here in the 12 News weather team, but very interesting though as we continue on this month. Let's take a look outside right now though. It's been a great weekend out there, lots of sunshine, noticeably a bit warmer throughout the day though, with highs well into the 80s this afternoon, especially in those interior locations. But with a bit of a sea breeze throughout the day, it's been fairly comfortable down towards the coastal communities. A great beach day. I was there myself earlier, as we mentioned. And those temperatures now just starting to settle back down towards the coast in the lower 70s at this hour, 74 in Newport. As you head further inland, though, still in the lower 80s, 82 right now in Smithfield, Providence at 77. With that, the dew points starting to get a little bit higher once again here. And as we continue on throughout this upcoming work week, we're going to continue to see those more humid and hot conditions work their way back in Monday and especially on Tuesday and Wednesday. So with that, if you have any plans for the rest of the evening, looks just fine out there. Nice conditions, a little bit milder too, so not as cool as the past several nights. Again, heat and humidity will continue to build this upcoming week, and we're still staying mainly dry outside of maybe an isolated thunderstorm or shower chance on Thursday. Not looking at any major storms here this upcoming week. With that, let's take a look at that temperature trend. So again, we'll continue to trend warmer as we head towards your Monday, upper 80s, and continuing that trend really through Thursday. A cold front will pass through again, bringing the slight chance for maybe a shower or thunderstorm throughout our area, which will then cool things back down end of the week, Friday and Saturday. With that, your heat index as we continue on throughout your Monday, start of the day, upper 70s. Inland, we will see those feel-like temperatures approach the mid to even upper 90s. So noticeably much hotter than what we've seen here the past several days. Today, kind of kicking off that trend that's going to continue now through at least the next 3 to 4 days. Satellite and radar, very quiet as high pressure remains the dominant forcing here, as we've seen the past several days, a very quiet stretch we've had this past week or so. And with that, it's keeping any unsettled weather away. Southeast has been seeing kind of steady rounds of showers and thunderstorms. Here's our cold front, though, that we're tracking that could bring the potential for some showers and thunderstorms later on in the week. As far as the tropics go, we are starting to heat up a little bit here. Our invest that the National Hurricane Center has been tracking now is a 90% chance of tropical cyclone development, is expected to become a tropical depression, potentially a tropical storm here in the next couple days. And here's the setup here in the Atlantic Basin. So we have our Bermuda high that stays semi-stationary throughout the summer months, and this will determine kind of where this storm goes in the coming days as it tracks and as this kind of fluctuates, and we'll continue to monitor the tropics, of course, here in the next couple months with peak season in about a month from now. Back here locally, not tracking any tropical action in the next week. We will be staying quiet here throughout the rest of the evening. Again, overnight, not as cool out there with those temperatures only dropping down to the mid 60s as we continue on throughout the day. Tomorrow, we'll see those highs warm inland, especially in the lower 90s. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast here, where again, as we continue on, heat and humidity are going to be the main factors here, but staying quiet precipitation wise. So if you can beat the heat, head to the pool or the beach, definitely a good idea. But as we've been saying the whole summer, definitely want to stay hydrated if you're going to be working outside, as it's been a lot cooler the past several days.
It finally feels like summer though this week.
We're returning back to the summer feel the next few days.
We'll take it. Yes. Thanks so much. Now in sports, training camp for the